All right, how's everybody doing today? I'm Matt, and I'm back here for part 2 of building these island columns. And in the last video, I told y'all that I would show you the assembly of these columns in this video. Well, I got in a time crunch, had to assemble them, but I will show you how I did assemble them, and then we're gonna move on and we're going to install this custom baseboard around the bottom of these columns, and we're gonna have to cut 8 different copes to cope into the baseboard on the existing island. So if you'd like to preview the videos before about building this island, right up in the top of this screen, I'll put a link. Click on those, watch it first, then you can come back to this video and go on in the rest of the series. So we had 2 sets of columns that we were building. One was for the front of the island, which has 2 sides. Front of the island here, side of the island here. And the back pieces were these 3-sided pieces right here. And they go on the back side because under here is where your feet go for the sitting area. I will show y'all that later in this video. So what I did to assemble these columns was I built all of them with a 6-inch width. So then, being that these legs right here are around 3/4 thick, I ripped 3/4 of an inch off of the side pieces. And as you can see inside here, I ran them through my Kreg pocket screw machine, and I glued and pocket screwed these together, filled all of this with wood filler, and came back and sanded all the way down to 150. So now they are glued up and they're ready to install this custom baseboard around the bottom. Let's step outside the shop here, and I'm going to show you exactly how this baseboard is going to tie in on this island. So here is the front of the island, and we'll step around to the side so that you can see a better view. And this is the mock-up of the 2-piece column that goes for the front and the side. So down here at the bottom, we already have our custom baseboard glued and screwed from the back onto the face frame. So right here, we will cope into this, and then we'll have 45 around here, a 45 here, coming around the front, come straight across here, 45-degree angle, and then we will cope right into this right here. And that is what I'm going to show y'all how to do today. I have removed the side from the island out here, and I brought it in, and I have attached the columns permanently on each end. And we're going to run the base around here, and we'll be able to finish this piece and then finish the other pieces and join them together on the job site. I've already done 1 cope just to show you what the product's going to end up like and just see how long it was going to take me to do it. So we have to finish wrapping this on around and wrapping around this side, which will cope the other one into that one. And you can see how perfect of a fit it makes in that corner. There's just a little bit of a glue squeeze out that I rubbed off, and I had to brad nail that because I could not screw it in. These baseboards I screw in from the back to minimize the nail holes. And just to let y'all know, I'm using this Famawood wood filler. It's in the alder color, and this is the kind that you use an acetone on to keep it wet. It dries super fast, stains up really good. So we're going to come over here to this column, and I'm going to actually show you when I do the cope right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got my saw blade set up at a 45, and I've got my sled ready here. So we're going to cut a 45 angle just like this, but we're going to have to cut it on this other end right here so that it will tie directly into there. So here's my cut, and I'm going to extend the lead on my pencil and go down through here. And a carpenter's pencil would do this a little bit better. It's hard to do it and hold the camera. But anyways, I'm gonna color that all the way down through here so that I'll know exactly where to cut with my jigsaw. As you can see, I've got this marked out right here, and I'm gonna use this rigid cordless jigsaw, and I'll show you, I'm using these Bosch wood scroll, these really fine blades. They do a really good job on this alder. All right, next I'm just gonna take some 150 grit paper here, and I'll usually roll it up and just kind of sand in here. A lot of times I will take this piece and fit it over there first so that we don't over sand it. Here she goes. We're gonna slide, and you can see exactly how I've cut this out. We're gonna slide it in here, and I'm not able to put much pressure on it with one hand, but you can see how it pretty much perfectly fits that profile with just a minor bit of sanding here and there. So next, we will mark this piece on the back straight down through here, and we're gonna have to cut a 45 over here on the table saw to match the 45 of the piece we'll cut right here. Now this is the hard part because this is so small. All right, so check this out. Right here, I've laid my piece down. Here is the cut we've made with the 45. Here is our piece with the 45 on each end. This one goes flat here. So check this out. I hope you can see this, but this is going to coat perfectly into there. And then this baby right here is gonna go on here, and we're gonna glue all this up, tack it in, screw it down, all that good stuff. And once we putty these little brad holes, sand everything, it will be seamless and flawless. So let me give you a close-up of this right here. So here's the close-up. It's just mocked up right now, and I know there's a knot there, but big deal. This is a Knotty Alder island, and you can see how all of this goes together pretty much seamlessly. Now you're gonna see a little cracker on the top. We don't have that screwed down. And there's the view from this side. All right, I've tacked it in, got it standing up here so everybody can look at it. Let me turn this camera around, run you through it one more time so you can see the beauty of the cope. All right, we'll start right on this side. You can see the column, the 45s. Here's the trim comes around. There's the cope on the left side. I did that one before the video. Run on down through here, and here's the cope that I just showed y'all. I'll give you an up close. Yes, there is just a little bit of hole right there where I slipped with the jigsaw. All of this will be stained, sprayed, and I'll have glaze in there. It's all gonna be rustic. This is not gonna be a paint grade, so those little incidentals are not as important on this Knotty Alder style cabinet. But I can fill all that with putty and make it perfect. So we're gonna come on around here, and then there's our 45 where we left off. So, you know, our next piece will just slide right in there and make that perfection. And then we'll come right around here on the front with another cope, which will cope into our front panel that's sitting out there in the mock-up. I hope all y'all enjoyed what I showed you today on the island. That is all I have for you. I'll probably finish this up maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. But if you did like what you see, make sure you go down there, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss any more videos, and I will see y'all in the next video.